Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all having a great Thursday. It's test and tune night for this bad boy, and I put it through its paces just a little bit, but we have to be very careful because still on a two-piece drive shaft. But first and foremost, before we go to the track or do anything, is we need to check the vitals on this car to see, make sure everything is good to go. So I'll show you what I mean. Well, before we go to any kind of test and tune, we need to check the oil level and make sure everything is good to go, and see how well she does. So I'll probably need to drain the oil separators and make sure they're good to go. So I'm gonna check the oil level right quick. And right now, guys, we are happy. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stick, but that's a good sign. So I'm not saying that this car is weak, but I just like to check the vitals to make sure it's happy. All right, I checked my oil separators and make sure they're okay. This one did not have much in it. Usually when that does, this one usually not so much. So, but what this does is it just it traps all the oil vapors from getting into the intake manifold, and it just cleans it up and makes it just perform better. So now, enough talking, let's get up to the track. All
right, and let's not forget that Saturday here at Wilkesboro Dragway, we're going to have the Harley event, along with a wood brake race and a small tire shootout, and the East Coast Tours. But most importantly, don't forget the Champion Fire Department is putting on the pig picking. Tickets for the pig picking are available with Tony Parrish. He is on the side-by-side UTV down here by the starting line, and he can take care of you for tickets for the barbecue plates on Saturday.
This thing pulls 846. New personal best. right, guys, one more time, one more pass. See how she does. Apparently, when these MT-82s get hot, they do not like to shift gears. So they don't shift so well when they're warm. So, but anyways, with that said, I'm gonna make one more hit and see how well we do, and I'm gonna call it a night. But unfortunately, it's just, you know, when these transmissions get warm, they don't like to shift. So the next clip, I'm gonna have the helmet on and I'll be racing. So stay tuned. Well, guys, we are done at the track. I had to go to Walmart here to pick up some groceries, but streetcar. So, well, guys, as you can see here, just got done checking the vitals on this car, such as the coolant and the oil. And last night we done 4 runs, and I'm gonna show you the time slips in the next clip here. But I ran this thing pretty hard last night. Actually, the hardest I've ever ran it, and I felt kind of bad, you know, because I really beat on this thing. I'm like, poor car, but apparently it loves it. So, you know, I'm not complaining, you know, but I just like to take care of my stuff, and, you know, I guess I just have a big heart. But let's go over the time slips. I've got them in the car, and so I'll show you guys the time slips in the next clip right now. Alright, guys, I'm sitting here in the car, and I figured I'd go over the time slips with you. So keep in mind that this car is still rocking the 20-inch wheels, the 2-piece drive shaft. Okay, I'm on street tires, and this bad boy right here would not turn my traction control off. I tried and tried and tried to get it to turn off last night, and it would not turn off. So with that said, let's go over the time slips, and I'll show you what my first run was. And this was the best one of the night, I'll go ahead and tell you. It was a 2:08 60-foot time with an 8:46 at 85 miles per hour, almost 86. Almost there. But I just didn't, you know. That's with traction control on, of course. Now, second pass was garbage, as you could see in the vid. I missed 2 gears and over revved the engine a couple times. That's why I checking the oil, making sure everything was good. But the only positive thing about this pass is the reaction time was the best I've ever seen it, 0.045. 950, I cruised to a 957 at 61. And this pass here, my third one, I did not get an in-car, but a friend of mine will send me a video of the third pass I done. I annihilated the tires in second gear. It about got interesting because that wall was coming up very quick. It felt like it was, but it still cruised to a 894 and then went 83 miles per hour. Then last pass I pulled a Redeemer, which wasn't the quickest, but it wasn't the slowest either. We knocked out an 850 with a 9 at 85.71 miles per hour. And I went up against a 2010 Camaro SS on the right lane there. But overall, happy with the car with my 4 hits. So let's film an outro. Now, once again, street tires on 20s with traction control on a decent day. It wasn't cool and it wasn't hot. It was kind of humidity-ish a little bit. But, hey, car went consistent 8s. And you can't beat that out of a street car. You know, I can't complain, and I'm not going to. You know, I did get disgusted a little bit when I cruised to this 9, but hey, I missed a gear and I still went a 950. So, hey, you can't beat that. So, with that said, I believe this is going to conclude this upload. The next car I take to the track, it will be the white one. But we've already got data on it from the last run, and it went a 940, and I broke out because I was running a gambler's race back in the fall. But I've got parts for that car waiting to be installed. So I've got more parts on the way for it. But for now, this track days are done. This car is the one that I'm going to be taking to shows and kind of promoting my detailing business, because it's a clean car, and I just don't, look at it. It's a nice car. You don't really want to beat on something like this, and, it's just too nice of a car for me to really be beating on. So that's why I don't feel so bad getting a Fox body, which, it's a car too, and I care about it as much as I do this one. But if I break something on it, I won't feel near as bad, because for one, parts for those cars are not as expensive as for one like this, and and it's a lot of technology in this car I don't know much about, and I'm still learning these. I know my way around the Fox body more, so sorry for rambling, but that's it. I have a car that runs eighths of a mile, 85 miles per hour. Car has sevens in it, with the right tire and in the right DA and a prep track, of course. But I'm not going to turn this car up. It's going to be my daily driver, but it's going to be a car I take to Mustang Week and enjoy and, have fun in. But will it go back to the track? You will see maybe in the future upload. I'm not sure. But right now, this track days are done because, for one, I can't afford to be replacing parts on this thing. So the next thing for this car is suspension. So we got to get the caster camber plates and the alignment done, and she's ready to go to the beach in September. So Mustang Week coming up. Gotta get my room. With that said, guys, that's it. If you have enjoyed this upload, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thanks for those who have stopped by and taken time out of your schedule to watch this. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next vid.